Hello, my beautiful, amazing people. How you all doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Please take please take care of yourself out there. My people, I don't come again with my apropos gist. This time is from Dr. KEMI Oluloyo. Dr. KEMI Oluloyo is out for Tonto Dikeh again. I want to ask you, my amazing people. Between Dr. KEMI Oluloyo and Tonto Dikeh, who nothing say like trouble pass? Because one of them must really, really like trouble. I be thinking say na Tonto Dikeh, but the way I come they look our auntie Ojibot, it be like say now she come even they like trouble pass them. Dr. KEMI went tell us say she don't change. She's now a new Dr. KEMI Oluloyo. Me surprised that say you see they drag Tonto Dikeh they go, because I don't even know where this fight started all from again. I know they have this their beef that's been going on and on, starting from what is it, Kpokpogri. If you ask me now, that time na Tonto Dikeh find trouble. So whether at that time see the verse chemical rich now, which I don't confident understand. What they always they bring, so she don't do part 1, part 2, part 3, part 3. He don't upload them for Instagram. Yeah, wahala, not too much like this. Tonto Dikeh na find trouble. She they fall out with Kpokpogri. When when they now demolished Kpokpogri house and he was crying out, look at what the government did. Everybody was really sympathizing with Kpokpogri then, because this has nothing to do with Tonto Dikeh. The house was a very beautiful house. Why was the house demolished? Why didn't you tell him to stop building? And at the end of the day, you demolished the house. So Kpokpogri came out and was saying that one Alhaji wanted the house. They were offering him some amount of money. He refused. That he said he was not going to sell. And at the end of the day, the Alhaji went behind, used government officials, and they were now saying blah, blah, blah. The house was built on an illegal ground and blah, blah, blah. They demolished the house even with people inside, that they even injured somebody. So Dr. KEMI came out and did an interview with Kpokpogri and was telling the guy, did they tell you they were coming to destroy the house? Did they tell you you were not supposed to build that house? So in between, because even we don't hear rumor before say Tonto Dikeh hand day for inside the house that was destroyed, because people like say that house Tonto Dikeh I really did. That was why she really fell for Kpokpogri, thinking say he don't meet one rich prince, they were going to marry and raise up their children in that home. And at the end of the day, the whole thing you all know how it went down. So we're not thinking, Tonto Dikeh now do this thing because in this guy no come marry or what. So everybody was just saying, is it Tonto Dikeh? So that was why KEMI asked that question, because even on the live interview, people don't type the answer. Do you know if Tonto Dikeh is responsible for this? And Dr. KEMI now asks the question, has Tonto Dikeh anything to do with this? That was a simple, innocent question. In fact, he even helped Tonto Dikeh, because Kpokpogri now cleared the hair and said, oh no, it has nothing to do with Tonto Dikeh. Tonto Dikeh has no hand in it. Me, I would have thought it was a fine thing to do. But you are not Tonto Dikeh troublemaker. She now came out for KEMI and started attacking KEMI. Why would KEMI even grant Kpokpogri an interview that destroying the house was good for the guy, blah, blah, blah. I think what Tonto Dikeh wants, she wanted people to be hyping her to say, so you finally destroy this guy like this, so you get level like this, so now you destroy that house. She wanted to take the glory, but why will you, that one not be glory for destruction? Because the masses were going to come out for you. Now love affair no work, now relationship, you go your way, go his own way. Must you go and destroy his house? Your pikin papa, you the drag until today. So you, Tonto Dikeh, something is wrong with you. One thing you don't know, you are a woman. Which man, which responsible man you think will come for you? When he knows, say, if the relationship no work, now so you go drag her. See the way you drag your pikin papa. If that boy go grow up, meet that video on internet, how you were saying he cannot last a second. And you think the boy will be happy with you. Now papa na papa. Now you with a get problem, not be the boy with him papa get problem. The same man, the 1 second man that you could do handle. Now Rosie put for us now. Rosie they worship the grand his stepson. So now so it be one man's meat is another man's poison. It not work for you, not me say no work for another woman. Maybe you like man when they die on top of woman. But Rosie not like man when they die on top of woman. So leave her, it don't go, Move on. Just last week here, you still drag the guy out again just because say the guy wish your pikin happy birthday. You were just supposed to ignore. But no, you had to drag him letter upon letter until they started bashing you before you come quiet. Now, that maybe now you can resurrect this KEMI. Now, KEMI is not dragging you again. So that make me they ask the question between KEMI and Tonto, who like trouble? Me not gonna know who can like trouble pass, because me to say this matter, Dr. KEMI don't supposed to let her rest. Sissy don't promise or say she's not a new KEMI. But this one, I be like, say, KEMI na the same old KEMI, or she's dragging Toto Dikeh seriously. Now she's saying Toto Dikeh is using powder. Now, understand? I'll put the video for now, make una watch. And so Tonto self is not even helping matters. The girl, make she self cool down. Farabale, no be so Yoruba talker. Okay, guys, make I leave una for here. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, support your girl by subscribing to this channel, who will be among the first to get notified when you hit that notification button. And all my returning subscribers, I say, oh, not too much. You are super, super, duper. God bless you all for me. Bye for now.
I'm KEMI Oluloyo, Nigerian journalist, 27th of February 2023. Continuing on with Miss Tonto Dikeh, allegations of extremely reckless behavior, where Tonto started moving around with Yahoo boys. These are fraudsters, they call them in Nigeria. The Yahoo boys will hang out with her and she'll have sex, she'll use drugs, she'll be drunk, and she's just really messed up. The very prominent hush puppy, international fraudster from Nigeria, locked up in the U.S. prison right now for 11 years, was one of those guys. Miss Tonto Dikeh stayed at the Judge Hotel in Ikoyi for a week with hush puppy, and they didn't even pay their bills. They had an outstanding bill, and they left. Tonto was also seeing another guy, another flashy guy called Afeez. Afeez was introduced to Tonto by Tutu Pai. Tutu Pai is a public figure and a reality star in The Real Housewife of Abuja. Tutu Pai was now told by Tonto that I'm pregnant. Tonto was pregnant for either Afeez or Hush Puppy, but she wasn't sure who the father was. Tutu Pai told her to immediately abort the baby. She didn't remember a lot of those things, but it happened, and she doesn't really like to think that it happened, but it did happen. Her husband was called and told she was hospitalized because she had to go and have an abortion. I don't know how that sounds in the ears of an ex-husband who has a child that they're taking care of, but Churchill didn't try to take custody of the child from her. They sought a court order, and what's in that court order is what's going to solve this mystery once and for all. Why has King Andrea haven't seen his dad for 4 years, 2019? Why is Tonto keeping her son away from her father and telling him lies? Dr. Churchill claims that Tonto always lies about everything. But what are those things she lies about, and why? Does she have a mental issue? Possibly because of the drug abuse. I see Tonto sometimes in a multiple personality. I'll have more of her mental health issues shortly.